Hey guys, JJ back here. It's time to give you a free play for Saturday, April 27th. It's going to be the Mets versus the Brewers. Noah Syndergaard versus Brandon Woodruff. Seeing the Mets minus 132 right now, total 7.5. All right, so we grabbed an easy win last night with the Diamondbacks as Hendricks' advanced peripherals finally came back to bite him, giving up 7 earned runs. Again, there's so much more to baseball than just looking at ERA and WHIP and the recent starts. As I said in that video, Hendricks' advanced numbers really painted a different story than the quick eye test on him. So he definitely he definitely regressed to a median last night. And Wright pitched well enough, or Robbie Wright pitched well enough to keep us in that game before the Diamondbacks finally pulled away. This brings the channel up to 17-6 against the spread in Major League Baseball. So onto the game here today. Line for this game opens 150 or minus 150 for the Mets, and Brewer money has brought this back down to minus 132, making this now favorable to play the Mets. So let's start with why Brewer money has come in here. Well, for one thing, the Mets ace Jason DeGrom was just shelled in a 10-2 loss. Last night in a game that got delayed. I was shocked it even ended up being played, and that's fresh in everyone's mind. And Noah Syndergaard hasn't made it past the 5th inning in his last 2 starts, and he's given up no less than 4 runs in 4 of his 5 starts this year. Now, this will certainly leave a bad taste in anyone's mouth when debating whether they're going to back Syndergaard here with some juice. Now, much like last night where I said Kyle Hendricks has been more lucky than good, here's a situation where Syndergaard has been more unlucky than bad. His line drive rate is down over 9% from last year. But what's really biting Noah is that his fly ball rate's about 8% higher, and his hard hit rate's a little higher than last year as well. But that doesn't really concern me all that much because his home run rate isn't eye-popping despite him giving up more fly balls. And I would expect that to regress closer to a medium for him. He's too talented to keep his ERA and whip at what it's been to start this year. So I definitely like him to kind of slowly begin to median out starting as early as tonight. Now, let's also look at who Syndergaard has faced. He's faced the Nationals twice, where he was much better at home. He faced the Twins at home, where he didn't pitch that awful, all things considered. And 2 road starts against the Cardinals and the Phillies. He has not exactly had an easy road here. And, I get it. This Brewers lineup is going to test him as well. But look, he's got great numbers against this entire Brewers team. And with the wind chill tonight, it's going to feel like this game's going to feel like the upper 40s temperature-wise. It being chilly is definitely going to add an advantage to both pitchers here. Now, this Brewers lineup's potent, but it's certainly a good spot for Noah to lock back in. Now, Braden Woodruff is going for the Brewers here, and him being shaky thus far is putting it mildly. His 5.81 ERA. If that doesn't scare you enough, how about his line drive rate of 29%, or his hard hit rate at 35%, or maybe the fact that lefties are hitting Woodruff to the tune of 353 with an OPS at 999. These are practically video game numbers. Now, the Mets have a few lefties that can come to mind. Cano, Conforto, Nemo, McNeil, and they round this out with some good righties as well. Look, both teams have good numbers against right-handed pitching thus far, but we have the much better pitcher on our side here, and he's home. Both bullpens haven't been great to start the year. I know the Brewers have the much better names in their pen, but the Mets still have some good people on that back end, especially if they have a lead late. They picked up Diaz from Seattle last year, who's just incredible. But again, the cold weather tonight will have the pitchers back on both sides here. As far as the total, I don't like the over because of the cold weather, and again, I like Syndergaard to really round out his form tonight, and I don't like the under. Because, again, you have 2 pitchers who have been somewhat volatile to start, and, maybe with the cold weather, control might be an issue. So, I'm off the total completely. Just wanted to give you that tidbit. Now, all in all, what we have here is the much better pitcher, a comparable lineup based on pitching matchups, and we're at home, only having to lay minus 132. I just think you have the market kind of overreacting here to recent bias on the Mets. Their most recent loss last night with DeGrom. And Syndergaard's recent starts, I think, is really leaving a bad taste in people's mouth, in terms of wanting to lay juice. But this is a juicy number for Syndergaard at home. You're rarely ever going to see his price this good against a pitcher that's really not that good. I've seen Syndergaard with this type of line against good pitchers, but, this is a really favorable spot. So, again, give me the Mets here all day at minus 132. I want to thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe to the channel if you're not already. We have been very hot to start. We're 17-6 in baseball. I also gave you a tennis winner earlier today on my Twitter. If you're not following me there, it's at Uncle Dunkle. That's in the video description. So again, if you did like the video, thumbs up. And drop some comments below. I know I got you this video a little later than I typically do, but you still have plenty of time to bet it as long as you watch it in the next 7 hours. So again, thanks again for watching. I'll definitely be back tonight with a video for tomorrow. Thanks, guys.